Imagine a world where the WWE and WCW brand split unfolded dramatically differently, a true clash of titans within the same company. This what if scenario explores the original plan for the brand split, a vision far grander than the infamous invasion angle we witnessed. The foundation of this alternate reality was a scandalous on air divorce storyline between Vince and Linda McMahon. This marital breakdown was triggered by Vince's fictional affair with the then popular WWE diva, Tori Wilson, adding a layer of personal betrayal to the corporate drama. The divorce would lead to a dramatic division of WWE's vast assets, setting the stage for an unprecedented power struggle. Linda McMahon, aligning herself with their babyface son Shane McMahon, would gain control of Monday Night Raw. More importantly, Linda and Shane would take the reins of World Championship Wrestling, establishing it as a separate, formidable entity on Raw. This move would have positioned WCW directly against the established WWF, rekindling the Monday Night Wars within a single company. Meanwhile, Vince McMahon, potentially allied with a heel Stephanie McMahon, would retain control of Thursday Night SmackDown. SmackDown on UPN would then become the undisputed flagship show for the World Wrestling Federation brand. The strategic decision to grant WCW the primary Raw time slot was crucial for its perceived legitimacy. The idea was that WCW, even under WWE ownership, needed the established Monday night platform to be seen as a true competitor. This approach starkly contrasts with the actual invasion angle, where WCW stars were often booked as inferior to their WWE counterparts. The real invasion storyline suffered from a critical lack of top WCW talent, disappointing fans who craved dream matches. Big names like Hulk Hogan, Goldberg, and Sting were conspicuously absent, diminishing the angle's credibility and excitement. Instead, the invasion relied heavily on mid-card WCW talent and even WWE stars who defected, diluting the sense of a genuine threat. The constant flip-flopping of wrestlers and the McMahon family's over-involvement further detracted from the storyline's impact. This made it difficult for fans to truly invest in a narrative, as the talent from WCW often felt lost in the shuffle. The invasion storyline was, in hindsight, a massive missed opportunity for WWE. With proper execution, the angle could have been a huge financial success, capitalizing on established rivalries and dream matches. The brand split that eventually occurred in 2002 was partly inspired by these original plans for WCW. However, it lacked the genuine rivalry and excitement that a true WCW versus WWF scenario could have provided. The brand extension was enacted to alleviate an overcrowded roster and simulate the competition the company no longer had. To present this what-if scenario to a television audience, the video could interweave archival footage with a compelling narrative. It would showcase the initial segments where Linda discovers Vince's affair, Shane's acquisition of WCW, and the contrasting reactions of Vince and Stephanie. Graphics could illustrate the separate rosters of WCW on Raw and WWF on SmackDown, highlighting potential dream matches. Imagine The Rock versus Hollywood Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin against Goldberg, or Sting battling The Undertaker. The voiceover would emphasize the missed opportunities of the invasion angle and how a legitimate brand split could have revitalized wrestling. The video could analyze how the actual invasion failed due to poor booking and the lack of top WCW stars. It would contrast this with the potential success of a brand split, where WCW was a genuine threat with its own distinct identity. Discussions suggest the original idea was scrapped due to logistical challenges or concerns about WWE's credibility. Kevin Dunn, a key figure, may have advised McMahon that booking WCW as an equal would undermine WWE's established dominance. By exploring this what-if scenario, we gain a thought-provoking look at what could have been. This alternative history highlights the potential for a more exciting and competitive landscape in wrestling after WWE acquired WCW. It reminds us that sometimes the greatest stories are the ones that were never told, but forever imagined.